Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cards will attempt to cap this four-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Dero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it his toes, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Striding into the box, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Andrew Toles.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Bader has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
So striding in, Justin Turner, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. There was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Boy, this is a powerhouse home run leaderboard. Right now, this guy is 4th in the league in home runs. If he wants to win the title, he needs to get going right now.
And at any moment, Dan, that multi-home run game could come flying. Maybe it's today.
Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Cody Bellinger. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a moment to check out the standings. And as you can see, their lead is just a game and a half entering play here today. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Martinez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Tolles, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Digging in now, Jose Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor is over. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 33, Drew Robinson.
Striding in once again, Drew Robinson. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys.
Starlin.
6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Wong is under it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig in to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Robinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a high strike there, 0-1. High pop up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bader is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Settling in now, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball is in there. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 0-2 once more. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Cody Bellinger. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Vader is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Off for the Cardinals.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, and it's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Carpenter has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off,
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2
now
runs on the board. So
pitcher,
both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Digging in once again, Andrew Coles, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Boy, Dio, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Barnes has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready now, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So stepping in, Corey Seager. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. In there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that misses, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder, number 3.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Taylor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Bellinger at second. Peterson is over at first with one away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. This is popped up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Now batting, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tolles in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gio Gonzalez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 47. Gio
Stepping up now,
Gonzalez.
Austin Barnes.
Now
He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at
number
Dodger
63,
Stadium.
Edmundo Sosa.
First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Your attention,
Pierre
please.
Rucker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Pierre Rucker.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Tolles. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robinson is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stewart will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
48. Stewart.
Stepping into the box, Edmundo Sosa, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Drew Robinson.
Digging in to try it again, Drew Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. and that's by him. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit hard to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Two out, nobody on. In the air out to straightaway left. Robinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
This is line to left, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1, he's running. Center field, on the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Cards leave. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. In now, Chris Taylor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Starlin Castro will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and one strike. Into the wind, the 0-1. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. John Hicks is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
John Hicks.
Ground ball left side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bellinger in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting out at his toes. 1 out.
The batter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in, Drew Robinson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Shot to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains. Tyler Anderson takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Tyler Anderson.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Hit hard towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Anderson, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will be fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And it's fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Andrew Miller comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Into the box now, Justin Turner. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back easily. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Still tied 1 apiece. Daniel Corsino gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro calls for it. 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the wind, the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup with the 0-2. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, second baseman.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Colton Wong. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Adolis Garcia will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Wong ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Pedro Baez come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Castro's able to get there. There's a flip for Seager covering, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jordan Hicks is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. High in the air out to center field. Bader giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Redbirds win for a division-leading 98th time. Andrew Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jordan Hicks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 8 hits.